And now you see it, now you don't. That's a view of the Capo Church and the view of the skyline from the rooftop of our offices along Shaw Boulevard. Earlier this morning, the rain was pouring. Looks like the sun is coming out now. It's October 2, the second day of filing of certificates of candidacy at the Commission on Elections, 30 days before the voters' registration deadline for the 2013 elections. 223 days before the 2013 national and local elections. It's also the Kinilaw Festival in Surigao City, a festival celebrating the different styles of preparing kinilaw. If it's your first time in the country, I suggest you order it at a restaurant. It's a festival which is a tribute to the bounty of seafoods in the locality. And the ticket sales of the UAAP finals between the Ateneo de Manila and the University of Santo Tomas begins tomorrow. The best of 3 games of the championships begins on Saturday at the Mall of Asia. Good morning. Our weather is more unpredictable than ever. A few hours after we complained of getting seared by the morning sun, we're suddenly drenched by the rain. So let's get a real-time update from Pat. Pat Fernandez is in the other studio, the Weather Center. She's reporting live. Hi, Pat.
Yes, good morning. Pag-asa has spotted a low-pressure area here west of Luzon, and it's now a tropical depression since 8 p.m. last night. It's moving into PAR, expecting today or tomorrow. Jing?
Okay, Pat. We have a lot of rain. What's causing it?
Well, this tropical depression west of Luzon is now causing mostly the rain here in the country. But since it's still outside PAR, it still doesn't have a name. So the rest of the country will be experiencing really rain.
So there's no typhoon at all, nothing to worry about.
Well, we will still be experiencing rains here in the country, but as I've said earlier, it's still outside the Philippine area of responsibility.
All right, Pat. Thank you. So there's no typhoon, just a weather disturbance, low pressure area, somewhere in the Pacific, and a lot of rain over Luzon and the other parts of the country. All right. Thanks, Pat. See you later.
Thanks, Jing.
On the phone right now is weather forecaster Mariano Mendoza. Good morning. Malakas po yata ulan kanina umaga, Manny.
Sir Jing, good morning sa iyo.
Good morning, Manny.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Manny.
Good morning po, sir, and the cast of Daybreak.
Salamat.
Hello.
Yes, Manny, malakas sa ulan kanina. May bagyo ba? Wala?
Actually, meron po tayong bagyo. Sasabihin ko na po kung saan naroroon.
Okay.
Ang tropical depression was estimated based on satellite surface data at 550 kilometers west of northern Luzon. It is still outside the Philippine area of responsibility. Its maximum winds of 55 kilometers per hour near the center, and it is forecast to move almost stationary. The cause of the floodings and rains this very morning was that this tropical depression enhances the southwest monsoon. And Metro Manila, Cordillera Administrative Region, Central Luzon, and Mimaropa will be cloudy with occasional moderate to heavy rains and thunderstorms. Calabarzon, Bicol Region, and Eastern Visayas will have occasional light to moderate rains or thunderstorms. The rest of the country will be partly cloudy with brief rain showers or thunderstorms. Meanwhile, the whole of Metro Manila, you really experience orange rainfall advisory this very morning.
Manny.
To say hello.
Yes, Manny, ano ibig sabihin ng orange rainfall advisory?
Yes, sir. For the information of all concerned, orange rainfall advisory, it means that 15.0 millimeter to 30.0 millimeter per hour of heavy intense rain is pouring over these places: Camanaba, Quezon City, Manila, Marikina, Pasig, and Mandaluyong. And yellow rainfall advisory, moderate to heavy rains, 7.5 to 15.0 millimeter per hour. Those areas affected were San Juan, Pasay, Las Piñas, Parañaque, Taguig, Makati, and Muntinlupa.
Manny,
yes, sir.
is this going to be all day? Buong araw ba uulan sa Metro Manila or umaga lang or hapon lang?
Occasional rains lang, sir. Occasional
okay.
rains. It
So,
means to say, once in a blue moon sa loob ng isang araw.
okay, all right.
Pero malakas po ang pag-ulan at pagkila,
Alright.
at pagkulog.
All right. Thunderstorms
Thunderstorm po.
throughout the day. All right, go ahead, Manny. Go ahead.
Okay. Moderate to strong winds blowing from the northeast to east will prevail over northern Luzon and coming from the southwest to south over central Luzon. The coastal waters along these areas will be moderate to rough. Elsewhere, winds will be light to moderate coming from the southwest to west with slight to moderate seas. Meanwhile, sunrise over Metro Manila came at 5:46 in the morning, and sunset will really come at 5:45 in the early afternoon this day. At exactly Philippine Standard Time at this very moment is 6:08 and 04 seconds. And from Pag-asa Forecasting Center, DOST, and for Solar News Daybreak, Manny Mendoza reporting. Good morning.
Manny Mendoza. Thank you, Manny. Thank you very much. Manny's
Yep.
going to be with us every morning. So, Manny, the rest of the week, uulan ba? Nawala na si Manny. Okay, let's check the traffic situation in Quiapo, Manila. Pia Bonalos is there to give us the traffic situation. Good morning, Pia.
Good morning, Jing. It's another rainy Tuesday morning, and I am here right now in front of Quiapo Church to give you the latest traffic situation in the area. Vehicles on the southbound lane of Quezon Boulevard headed towards the Manila City Hall and Intramuros will experience light traffic on the road. Some passengers are already stranded, having a hard time looking for public utility vehicles. Light traffic will also be experienced on the northbound lane of Quezon Boulevard for vehicles headed to San Lazaro. Light vehicles are already having a hard time passing along España because of the flooding in the area. The MMDA says 30 inches of flood has already been recorded along Arpapa Road, rendering it impassable to all vehicles. Motorists are advised to look for alternate routes. Try smiling instead of honking this rainy Tuesday morning. Jing?
Smiling, Pia. Thank you. Pia Bonalos reporting live from Quiapo. Hazel Dizon is at the EDSA extension along Taft Avenue. We will give you the traffic situation from where she is. Hazel?
Jing, it's another rainy morning and slowdowns and buildups in some areas are expected due to the heavy rain earlier. For those coming from the north in Balintawak, the volume of cars are starting to increase with moderate traffic. In Cubao area and after Kamuning flyover, moderate traffic is also expected. Motorists are also slowed down in Pituazon Tunnel where the water has already reached gutter deep. Elsewhere in EDSA southbound and northbound are light to moderate. In C5, light to moderate traffic awaits motorists as well with slowdowns in front of the Ateneo gates as usual. Meanwhile, here in EDSA extension northbound in Taft area right behind me, volume of cars are starting to build up. It gets worse at around 7 to 8 in the morning as more cars from the south comes in. MMDA Chairman Francisco Tolentino says from Cavite alone, 25,000 vehicles pass by EDSA every morning. All of these 25,000 cars have to pass by this 5-lane road, then bottleneck under the MRT Taft station. Number of jeepneys parked along EDSA in this area picking up and dropping passengers also does not help. After this, traffic is expected to be light for our northbound motorists This with more hiccups to encounter in Ayala, Shaw, and Aurora later this morning. And that's the latest for your traffic update. Jing.
All right, thank you, Hazel Dizon, reporting live from EDSA Extension. As well as you can see, traffic has built up where she is already.